Before we start today's nail design, let me tell you about the strangest challenge I ever gave myself. It sounded ridiculously easy, but I failed before lunchtime. A few months ago, I came across a simple idea online. The challenge was this: spend one whole day without complaining. That's it. No complaining about the weather, no complaining about being tired, no complaining about slow internet, no complaining about anything. When I first heard it, I laughed. I thought that's easy. I can definitely do that. So the next morning I decided to try. I woke up feeling confident. The challenge had officially started. Everything was going well until breakfast. I opened the fridge and realized there was no milk left. Without even thinking, I said, "Seriously, why does this always happen?" Then I froze. I had already failed, and it wasn't even 9 a.m. So I restarted. This time I paid closer attention. For the next few hours, I noticed something surprising. I complained way more than I thought. Not always out loud, sometimes only in my head. The weather was too hot, the room was too noisy, my phone battery was too low, the Wi Fi was too slow, the day was too busy. It felt like my brain was constantly finding little things to be annoyed about. And honestly, most of those things were not even important. Later that afternoon, I was waiting in a long line. Normally, I would have spent the whole time thinking about how annoying it was, but because of the challenge, I caught myself. Instead of complaining, I started looking around. There was a little kid trying to make his mother laugh. An elderly man was helping someone carry their bags. Two friends were telling jokes and laughing so hard that even everyone nearby started smiling. For the first time, I noticed things I would have completely ignored, and that's when something clicked. The line wasn't actually the problem. The waiting wasn't the problem. My attitude was the problem. I had spent so much energy focusing on what was wrong that I never noticed what was right. No, now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people should never complain. Sometimes things genuinely are frustrating, but I realized I had turned complaining into a habit so automatic that I didn't even notice I was doing it. That evening, I decided to continue the challenge, not perfectly, just consciously. Every time I wanted to complain, I would ask myself one question: will this matter next week? Most of the time, the answer was no. The slow internet won't matter. The long line won't matter. The coffee that wasn't perfect definitely won't matter. And suddenly, those little annoyances felt much smaller. A few days later, something funny happened. My friend called me and spent 10 minutes complaining about everything: the weather, traffic, work, people, everything. Normally, I would have joined in, but because I would been paying attention to my own habits, I noticed how exhausting it felt. Not because my friend was wrong, but because negativity has a way of multiplying. The more we focus on it, the bigger it feels. And the more we talk about it, the more it grows. That's when I understood something important. Happiness isn't about having a perfect life. Nobody has a perfect life. It's about not letting small problems take over your entire day. Because if you wait for a day with zero problems before you allow yourself to be happy, you will be waiting forever. Life will always have traffic, always have delays, life will always have unexpected problems. But life also has funny conversations, good friends, favorite songs, beautiful sunsets, little victories, and countless small moments worth appreciating. The challenge that I thought would be easy ended up teaching me something I didn't expect. Most of us don't need a completely different life to feel better. Sometimes we just need a different way of looking at the life we already have. Now, I'm definitely not perfect at this. I still complain sometimes, probably more than I should, but now I catch myself sooner. And honestly, that's progress. So, now I have a question for you. If you had to spend one whole day without complaining, what do you think would be the hardest part? The weather, school, work, family, or maybe internet connection? Tell me in the comments because I am genuinely curious. And while you are answering, let me finish this nail design together. Thank you. Follow for more.